Oh, you can't do much with my hands pinning yours behind you. A nice hand covering your sweet mouth. What's a sweet thing like you doing out in these woods? Alone. Didn't anyone tell you this place isn't safe? There's monsters. Monsters and bandits and people coming to take your things. But of course, it doesn't seem like you have anything of value on you that I want. What? What's the matter? Too tired to talk? Not yet, you aren't. But if I took my hand off of that sweet mouth, you would have the sweetest little voice. Little dove. Oh, I think I'll just tie you up and gag you. Take you back to my hideout instead. Keep you as my little prisoner. I'm sure the other bandits would enjoy having you around. You know, it's also very strange. You and I happen to live in the same little village. Don't believe me? I'll let go of you now. Why don't you turn around? I really had you going there for a second. Hey! Alright, well deserved. I don't always do that. Although I've never seen a girl complain when her mister gets a little bit intimate with her. Guess I was right. You do have some sweet lips. Did you really not recognize my voice? Oh, of course you did. That's why you got real flustered. Were you really scared? Or excited? Hey, don't you walk away like that. Hey, relax. It's just us two. Can't help but try to get a little giggle out of my sweet girl. Or a little flustered. You absolutely were. Either that, or maybe you were just nervous. Nervous that maybe it actually was a bandit. Or a monster of some kind. Or, nope, I'm afraid it's not a monster. Just a beastly man. Not a bandit. But if you're not looking, I will try to steal your heart. So maybe it is a monster here. Maybe it is a bandit. Or maybe it's just your one and only Dominic Adderley. Fisherman and butcher shop attendee by day, handsome scoundrel and thief of the one and only true heart by night. Or you can just keep calling me Dom if you prefer. But really though, I am kind of curious. Why are you out here by yourself? You know the town's been a little bit more tight on letting people explore by themselves. No, I don't believe it's a monster, so to say, that's hunting people, but I've seen some of the marks too. I'd say that's pretty real if you ask me. But personally, I think it's a person and an animal, rather than just a person or a monster of some kind. But you'd really go out into these woods by yourself. Do tell, my love, what in the world could be so important that you would risk your sweet, soft skin and wander in such a dangerous place? Ah, yes, the rarest of blackberries. I How could I be so naive? Of course. And I love how you amp it up like that. Oh, no. Of course I believe you. By all means, my lady. Would you please let me accompany you on your trek to obtain the rare and sweet above all sweets of berries? I promise I'm trying. Maybe we should have followed that troubadour out of the town. Oh, yeah, it's never a boring moment for you. Well, thank you, dear. I'm glad you don't find me a bore either. But please, let me be your escort. I'd give my life to protect you over anything in these woods. It'll be my pleasure. Oh, so pleasure. My love. After you. You know, as I was saying, I do sometimes wonder what it would have been like if we had gone with a traveling circus. Could you imagine being a mummer, performing for little towns and villages, or cities? Yeah, it would be exhausting after a while, but there's the amazing company, the lively people we'd be with. Plus, if it's ever dangerous like here, we wouldn't have to worry about them. You're right. Maybe some of them do put on a face, but still, no matter what type of company we're with, I'd always have you. And you'd always have your Dom, your Mr. Dominique, Mr. Adderley. I'll never get tired of that sweet smile of yours. Do you have any idea how invigorating it is just seeing that sweet little blush? I know I've said it before. I know I've said a lot of things before, but I'll say them again. Because I don't know if you knew this, but if the amount of attention you got didn't quite already sell it, you were the girl every guy in this village would have wanted to be with. Probably even a few girls, but you decided to settle with me in the end. And by the way, did you know I still get jealous looks from people when I walk down the street? I'm serious. You too? No. You're lying. Now you're just trying to build me up too. Oh, would you look at that? The berry bushes are right here. It's now our time to change the topic. It was worth a try. I mean, sure. Maybe the miller's daughter did kind of like me when we were growing up. What was her name? Emery? Something like that. Yeah, the peppy little blonde, always kept her hair tied up, something like that. Yeah, that is true. I guess when you bake somebody a pie and invite them over, you are sometimes hoping for something. And especially when she doesn't invite you. Ugh. Oh, right. Her too. Masande. The farm girl. Of course, we only see her on the other side of town. She was the one with the curly brown hair, right? Light spray of freckles? Yep, her. They haven't given you any trouble, right? What was that? Let's not forget who? Danica. Ah, yes. How could I forget? She doesn't still glare at you, does she? Oh, boy. Well, fortunately for you, you don't have to hold too tightly onto your man. He seems to do pretty well on his own. Don't worry. No matter how many maidens he has to slay to get to you. Oh, gosh, I'm not even going to continue that thought. The thought was in process. I don't know where I was going with that either. You know, maybe it was like, slay the dragon, save the princess. You are laughing uncontrollably. Oh my gosh. I have never seen that belly up laugh before. No, keep going. That was adorable. Don't you have berries to pick? Here, let me help. Oh, man. This is why you would rehearse before a play. I would still make a great mummer. Don't you say that about me. And a tremendous actor, thank you very much. You don't think I have the charisma, the pizzazz, the showmanship? Watch, I will pick berries so well, people will cheer when they bite into these pies. Oh my goodness. What a pair of goofs we make. But wise man once said, some of the best people are a little nutty. Here you are, my dear. Fresh little batch of berries for your basket. Huh, that's odd. That over there. Looks like it is a little marking. Oh, little dove, I think you'll like this. Somebody carved their names with a little heart into this tree. And they even put the year. Oh my gosh. It was 30 years ago. Eliza Thatcher and Abel Smith. You don't think that's the same Abel who runs the blacksmith, do you? I think it is. Oh my gosh. That is so cute. And kind of strange. Well, the principle's cute. It's just that you gotta find it at least a little strange how many people will bring knives with them where they go. Hey, I'm not trying to ruin it. I'm just having a laugh with you. What do you mean, would I not do something like this? Oh, my love. Come close. And look me in the eyes. Do you see any doubt that I don't love those sweet, big, beautiful eyes? This, sweet, soft face. Does it look like there's any doubt in my mind that I don't love running my hands through your hair and kissing these soft, sweet lips? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you wanted me to proclaim it, I would gladly do so. But as much as I'd love to carve up trees, I suppose the symbolism there is quite something. Symbolizing two people growing together like a tree grows. But if I were to carve our names somewhere, I would do so in stone. Something that demonstrates stability, shows how firm I am in my commitment. Because when I tell you that I am fully, wholeheartedly committed to you, I mean it. I mean every word of it. And if I were to want to follow an old tradition and put a ring around your finger, well, I would first carve our names into it, so that it always glimmers. For that is my love for you. Glitters and gleams, and is prized as if it were gold. For though you may not be a metal as gold, you are indeed precious above all other things to me. And if I had followed that troubadour out of the town with you, indeed I would have gone with you without any hesitation. I love you. And we should probably get going. It's nightfall. And we don't want to run into any monster. That's one unusual wolf. Oh no. Full moon, no. No, no, no. Sweetheart, get back to the village now. Let's go. No, no, no! Go! Keep running! Oh, no. Sweetheart, keep running, keep running. I'll catch up with you in a moment, but there's something I need to do before it catches us. Look, honey, please. I need you to trust me. Look at me. Look at me in the eyes. I need you to trust me. I will make it back to town, but I need you not to look. I can take care of this, but I need you to be so... Sweetheart, run!
Don't you touch her! That's right. You can't harm me. What's the matter, Wolf? First time you've seen another creature of the night. Bite me all you want. Come on. Is that all you've got? I'm still stronger than you. I said, don't you touch her! That's right. Run.
You're still here. My love. I told you to run. No, I'm fine. I'm not injured. Just maybe a little bit of blood. That's it. Come on, just... let's get back to the village. Let's go. No, I'll explain everything there. Please, we need to get out of here. Just... I promise. I know what you're thinking. And I'm not the monster that has been attacking everybody. I know that you've seen bites that look very human on people. But I swear it's not me. I'll explain everything when we get... Fine. To answer your questions, yes, I did say creature of the night. What you heard me say is true. Indeed, I am what they call a monster. A vampire. A creature that feeds on blood. But please, I don't have to eat it exclusively. The foods you saw me eat, I did. They just don't provide as much. I can answer your other questions when we get back to the village, but please. The reason I was out in these woods is because I was looking for whatever it was that was hunting people. At least I know one creature that's out here. But yes, what you saw is the real me. How long? Well, just 2 years ago. One of those troubadours was actually a vampire. Remember that fight that I got in the alehouse? Yeah, he was pretty big. One of the performers there apparently was more than what he seemed, so I told him that I wanted to be able to protect you. I was worried that I couldn't protect you. I mean, if I can't even fight off one drunkard, how am I going to protect anyone? Let alone myself. Let alone my love. And I couldn't bear the thought of anything happening to you. I don't want to think about it. So he He gave me an opportunity. A chance to become something more. And I accepted it. Now here I am. A man, a beast, and a creature of the night. But no matter what I am, what I was or what I became, give me your hand. Feel this. Feel my chest. Feel my heartbeat. It beats only for you. His heart is still yours. And it always will be. I don't want the village to know about this just yet. So will you keep this a secret? For now. Yes, thank you. Thank you. And yes, I promise not to tell them that you've been wandering out in these parts by yourself either. Seems we both have a little secret to keep. Then let this be our secret. You'll be mine, and I'll be yours, as it was always meant to be. I love you too. Now let's go. I'll walk you home. And I'll see you later tonight. I promise. Yes, I'll return. I promise you. I promise.